Well, it is Iowa and the Quad Cities' oldest brewery. As News 8's Jason Fechner explains, all the ones that have opened since have helped to make Front Street what it is today.
Well, there's my hat.
Steve Zeidema has spent a lot of time alone over the past 21 years. As his wife Jen primarily runs the pub part of Front Street, Steve spent most of his time brewing downstairs in the basement.
A 15-barrel mash tun with a mash mixer prop.
Before they moved their brewing part of the operation here last year to the freight house.
To go from a basement, working in a cellar, to working every day and looking out at this here, one of the top 10 riverfront views in the country, right here, and all the people and stuff, it's like you've been caged up.
The expansion to a second spot downriver drive doesn't quite compare to his first move into the brew pub business.
I was a nuclear mechanic, and so I worked on pumps and stainless steel and tanks, so I thought that this should be a pretty easy leap. Let's just start making beer.
That was 1992, when small breweries were very rare. Front Street, the oldest in Iowa.
I almost feel like we're pioneers, in the business, because we were the 300th brew pub in the country when we opened up. And like I said earlier, there wasn't much to get a hold of. It was a new industry.
Now, being the first local brewery in the Quad Cities, a lot of the other local brewers since call Steve a bit of a father figure here in the Quad Cities. But he says a lot of Front Street's success wouldn't have been possible without them.
Since the other breweries have started up, it might have been a thinking years ago that if we can be the only brew pub here in town, we'll be very successful. Well, it's exactly the opposite. If you can get a lot of breweries and microbreweries and brew pubs, you're going to be more successful. It's caused a real synergy of breweries, and now people will come and they'll hit every brew pub just to see what their wares are.
But as those loyal customers to all bounce around town, Steve keeps working away.
It's backbreaking, it's sweating, it's tough, and at the end of the day, when you have somebody take a sip of your beer and say, "Oh, that's the best I've ever had," it's got to feel good.
And now, here at least, no longer brewing in the basement, Steve says he's able to mix in plenty of conversation into Front Street's decades-old recipe for Sud's success.
I like talking to everybody about brewing, and now I have a great place to talk on the other side of this bar here.
So some proof that microbreweries are getting more popular. There are 900 active applications in for them right now in the U.S. Steve's designed his new brewing system with Rock Island-based Crawford Company, and now they're selling similar ones nationwide together at brewtanks.com. Well, most folks